For over half a century, the United States of America projected itself as the world's moral compass, a nation that stood for liberty, for equality, and for the rights of the individual, no matter race, gender, or belief. But in 2025, something shifted. The country that once marched alongside Martin Luther King Jr., that legalized same-sex marriage, that welcomed immigrants with a torch held high, has started turning inward and turning cold. It began with the executive orders. In early 2025, Executive Orders 14151 and 14173 were signed by President Trump, targeting what was called the bureaucracy of wokeness. Overnight, diversity, equity, and inclusion programs across federal institutions were defunded. Offices dedicated to LGBTQ+ rights, racial equality, and disability advocacy were dissolved. Cultural observances like Black History Month and Pride Month were stripped from official calendars. The White House called it a return to meritocracy, but for millions, it felt like erasure. Then came the attack on academic freedom. Harvard University, the richest and most influential university in the world, was put on notice. After refusing to eliminate its DEI programs and declining to overhaul its admissions to exclude foreign influence, the Trump administration froze over $2.2 billion in federal funding. Columbia University complied. Harvard did not. This isn't just about universities, it's about setting a precedent: comply or get cut off. By targeting the intellectual backbone of the country, the message was clear: questioning the narrative will cost you. Meanwhile, state legislatures followed suit. Over 20 Republican-led states have introduced bills to restrict or ban DEI programs in public institutions. Some states are going further, criminalizing gender-affirming care for trans youth, banning books that discuss systemic racism, and gutting education budgets tied to social justice. At the border, refugee processing has slowed to a crawl. The U.S. refugee cap, once a proud symbol of humanitarian commitment, has been slashed. Ukrainian asylum seekers have reported being turned away or delayed indefinitely, often with no explanation. Afghan asylum seekers have reported being turned away or delayed indefinitely, often with no explanation. Palestinian asylum seekers have reported being turned away or delayed indefinitely, often with no explanation. And internationally, the U.S. has begun withdrawing support from major global human rights watchdogs. Funding to the United Nations Human Rights Council was quietly reduced. Several diplomatic cables leaked in March suggest that the U.S. is planning to formally oppose the next Global Climate Migration Pact, a move seen as isolating and retaliatory. What's happening isn't random. It's calculated. The rhetoric has changed. From liberty and justice for all to America first, no exceptions. And as this ideological shift becomes law, the United States is not just abandoning its responsibilities, it's rewriting its legacy. The world is watching, and for the first time in generations, it's no longer looking to America for moral leadership, it's looking elsewhere. Because when the flag bearer of human rights drops the torch, the darkness doesn't wait. This is Crazy Real Stories, where we go deeper than headlines and uncover the real shifts shaping our world. If this shocked you, wait till you see what's coming next.